Christian dating, what to do? I'm here to talk about it all with you. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. I'm Yo Soy Nikki, which stands for I am Nikki in Espanol. Let's get into it. So right now we're into the holiday season, and it could leave a lot of people wanting to find that special someone during the winter. One key thing that I want, actually, there's 3 points that I'm going to share in order to look into how you can go about dating in this holiday season or just in general. So, tip number 1 is speed dating online. Now, one resource that you can use is called Eventbrite. That website has a plethora of different groups that you can join and be active within, and you can use that to narrow down your speed dating search and maybe find a speed dating company within your city or town that you can utilize. One that I came across is called Toronto Dating Hub, and they essentially have their speed dating set up where they have numbered tables, and the ladies sit on one side of the table, the men sit on the other, and every 5 minutes there's a rotation of the person that you're speaking with so that you get to interact with someone else. And at the end of the night, you have to fill out a digital Google form in which you just put a check mark beside any name of somebody that you want to be just friends with, or you can check off the name if you really made a connection, and you can check off the box that says dating. The best thing that this company does is that, say for example, there was somebody who you had a real connection with, but you forgot to check them off as a friend. As long as they checked you off as a friend on the Google form, the next day you'll be provided with contact details. So for example, maybe a phone number, could be an email address, could be a social media platform, or a mix of the three. You'll have that sent to you the next day. So when I had the experience, there were a lot of connections that I was able to make in which I would want to establish a friendship with them, but there wasn't anything that really spoke out to me to want to go that further step to dating. Nevertheless, it was still an amazing experience, and I recommend if you are in Toronto that you could give that a try as well too. The second tip I want to share is speed dating online. Again, there's a whole bunch of things that you could probably go into, but I come forth with a recommendation, which is couple.com. So it does tend to gravitate towards Canadians and Americans. So if you're someone who's open-minded to doing long-distance dating, this is something that you might want to consider. So with couple.com, it's a bit different to the structure that I mentioned with the in-person experience that I had, but essentially there's a whole bunch of Zoom groups online, and there are hosts for each of those groups, and the system has an AI matchmaker that puts you into a private room with an individual for about 4 to 5 minutes. And during that time, you can freestyle and have any conversation that you want to have. And then after the 4 to 5 minutes, the system will ask you if you want to check off that, yes, there was a connection here, please give me more contact details. And again, of course, on both ends, it has to match in order for you to be able to make that connection. Or again, if you just want to have them as a friend, you can make that indication known too. And if you both agree upon that, you'll be matched together. This could be a really good resource for anyone who's dating and they're more introverted. You can be able to do this within the comfort of your home, and that way you can still get a genuine speed dating experience just done over the computer. And the best part about this as well is that you get to meet a wide range of individuals. So that rotation of you being in the group Zoom rooms where everyone just gets to generally talk to everyone, along with the host guiding the conversations, and then the one-on-ones, you do about, I want to say 12 to 15 rotations, and the cost is reasonable. It's only, you pay less than $5, I believe. It's like $4.99 just to get entry. For the dating in person, In Canada, I paid about 35 bucks. I was able to get a discount offer, so that really came in handy. But yes, just to go back to couple.com, that's the kind of experience that you could expect to have. And sometimes they have themed nights, so like um, um, Jewish singles or people over 55 or young singles. So there's a good variety that you can get to, and those that speak Spanish, that was one that was there too. So you get to have a nice variety in terms of the kinds of people that you can interact with. And third, last but not least, my dating tip is to join a new group, a group having to a group that revolves around an activity that you have. Again, I don't want to leave you without resources, so I strongly recommend meetup.com, and I'm going to put a link to all of my resources that I mentioned in the description. No gatekeeping. So with meetup.com, any interest that you can think of, it exists as a group on meetup.com. So you have no excuse not to be able to find groups that match your interests and then go to one of their meetups that they're hosting. So that way you actually get to have the full experience of being a part of something that you already have a common interest revolving around. And even though in that dynamic you're not necessarily dating, you can end up meeting people in an organic way revolving around a hobby or interest that you have. All right, so those are the tips that I am providing and sharing with you guys. I'd love for you guys to leave a comment down below and let me know about your personal dating experience. Maybe something that you've tried or are trying and it's working for you. And then that way we'll have like a resource hub with all of this commentary relating to Christian dating. All right, guys, it was wonderful being able to chat with you again. Stay tuned for the next video. Bye.